Ask anybody in the building. Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh, his Steelers get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
On the set. Set, boys. Get a big gun out there. Come on. Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Bradley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 11. And the Steelers 1st down.
Let's go
First
now.
and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set, go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to tuck it and go. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all...
Steelers offense ready for their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down.
On the jump.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
He's got the veteran. That's Robert Woods. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. That's caught. Right side. It's Freiermuth. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone. Inside the 20.
29 more yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Got his man at the 6. He's in. What a try. Robert Woods. Touchdown Steelers.
This is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field,
Comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Second and 10.
The coverage by Terrell Bernard.
He'll drop to throw.
well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the big tight end, Freiermuth. A second effort, gonna get him the 1st down. Looked like he might be stopped short, but he was able to break free and take it beyond the marker.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll get back to Jalen Lawrence. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 18 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
Woods. 12 more yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air one more time. Wide open, middle of the field. He's got his receiver. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
19 more yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Laying out, and he made that catch. What a play. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll to the pylon. He's pinned. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that is how a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback dared it to the threat with his legs in this one.
But we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense.
Steelers offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Firemove. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. Good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
That's made. That's worked. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
18 more yards.
6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's in. What a try. Robert Woods. Touchdown Steelers. He is shining in his postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator,
the Steelers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando.
And the Steelers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Escaping to his left. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throughout another catch for his favorite target. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1st and 10.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. On left side, the catch is made. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
32 yards.
A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 32 yards.
1st and goal at the
Back to
1
throw.
yard line.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Intended for Robert Woods.
Another shot
Incomplete.
from the 1 on
Brings up
2nd and
goal.
goal. Rolling to the left. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him.
Steelers offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd. He got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa. Getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And now it's 4th down.
Terrell Bernard.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Greg Russo in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. They'll go left side here and complete this one. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun, exiting the pocket right, taking off, and he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8 from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. Pushed out to his left. He'll run again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Off he goes. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Steelers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score game.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
43. Bills 29.
Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it. They'll drop to throw. His receiver early in cut. He's got it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Headed left, find time. He runs with it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. That late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game.
A Super Bowl is on the line this week. Their dream is within reach.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go! Set up! Ready, ready? Here we go, here we go! Hup. Ready, ready? 18, let go! Set! Ready?
sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visitor's sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys looking to finish off their improbable run from wild card team to conference champions. On the other side, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys have maneuvered their way through these playoffs as the two. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw here. That's complete to DK Metcalf. He's to the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 63 yards. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The improv back there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. His throw caught. What about the 5? And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. It's set up to throw. Now his man is caught for a Steelers touchdown. Robert Woods from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are off to a 3rd. Quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Running the slant, that's Robert Woods. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Looking for Woods again, and he finds it. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for us Steelers.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. throw. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. Their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Woods. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll drop the throw. Now he's going to shoot. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. The RPO will keep it himself. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 3.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Taking it in for the yard line. And the Steelers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside your pocket. You got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Led his guys up and down the field in this first half. 3 touchdown passes and another touchdown on the ground the last time they had it, as he'll start here 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's into the clear again. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step.
He, remember, had that long dynamic touchdown run the last time they had the ball. And we'll see what he can do to try to top that here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready up!
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. 20, 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 42 yards. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs for the third time in this one. We'll see what they can do here as they start this drive first and 10.
Ready, set.
They'll look to throw now on first down. The RPO will keep it himself. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
And that is a historic run for him, partner. With that pickup, he just broke Lamar Jackson's 2019 record for most yards in a season by a quarterback. No one has done it better across a 16 or a 17-game schedule. Now they will be forever linked with the best runners to ever play at that position.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and 1.
Second and 1. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Loss of 6 on the play. It's now third down and 7.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a first and 10. Back to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. AFC Championship tilt, third quarter of play. This is second and 10. Now a run here off the RPO, but he'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Pressure again, and down he goes again. Martin Williams able to drop in that time for his second sack of the evening.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Woods. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him. The mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the third quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Woods. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw here. Another targeting catch for Robert Woods. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. And the Steelers set to take the field. They are getting closer and closer to lifting that Lamar Hunt trophy. Not home just yet, but trying to polish things off here as they start 1st and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And the Steelers first down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
46-yard line.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
2nd and 2.
Now back to throw. This is caught. It's Woods. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Looking for Woods again, and he finds it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking outside him, he's got a man. That's one. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
Just play.
to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's It's the AFC champion, Pittsburgh Steelers. And the champions of the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles. What a thrill! Tonight, we celebrate 60 years of Super Bowls. We do it in style. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you here from Santa Clara. And Greg, the Eagles are right back here looking to do what the Chiefs did right before them. Win back-to-back Super Bowls and lift that Lombardi trophy for the second consecutive year.
We've talked about in years past with the New England Patriots, and then more recently, the Kansas City.
There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10.
Hurt! Hurt! Right there, hurt!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
16 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Intended for Calvin Austin.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Coverage by Nakobe Dean.
They'll look to throw. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Let's go now! Hawk 70, Hawk, street!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He finds Austin with the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Steelers first down.
Back to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's in! Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Steelers offense back onto the field for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10.
Go!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out left. He keeps it himself. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Steelers first down.
Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set of downs. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. He'll look to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's into the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. A terrific play all the way around. Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in.
Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll drop to throw. On the move left. Now he'll run it. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey!
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Steelers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
On the set. Set up.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now he'll run. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's the way to get started. A pick up of 17 and a very quick first down.
At the 47-yard
They got to do a
line.
better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Steelers. Comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Moving left. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
And 10 at the 44-yard line.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
His receiver on the impact. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here 1st and 10. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Clark to his right. Now he takes off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Intended for Calvin Austin. Incomplete. The coverage by Jacob Campbell.
Back to the air once more on second down. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish out this drive with a touchdown. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. And he'll take it on in. Fire move. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Steelers offense ready to get back to work. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for first and 10. Go! And out wide to run. And they'll get a little pass is what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Forced out wide. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A big play here in the big game. And even 30 yards.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense. And
he will score again. Touchdown, Steelers. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing now on first and 10. He finds Metcalf on the slash. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
Gain of 34 yards.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Forced to his right. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. That one, taken in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So this performance, the cherry on top, the tour de force for this entire day. Many felt this was the best team all year. And Greg, in the biggest spot, they proved it in a big way.
I think all week preparing for the Super Bowl, I think they felt really good about their chances, Mike. They've been one of the best teams all season long. But to put all three phases together on the biggest stage and play at this level, I think when it's all said and done, we're going to look back, Mike, and this is going to be one of the most dominating performances in Super Bowl history.
It's a franchise rich with success, and now once again, the Lombardi Trophy belongs to the Pittsburgh Steelers, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team, and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun. They'll throw to get this one started. And he's going to be out of bounds. But up past the 35. They get 15 on that game. First down, Vegas.
Raiders first down.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time.
He was defended by Julian
And it'll lead to
Blackman.
a 2nd down. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Las Vegas first
Here's
down.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Moving outside the pocket. There he goes again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
31-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
The Raider first
On the
down.
move at the 14-yard line.
First and 10
It's
at the
1st and 10.
14-yard line.
70 Lion! Come 19! Come 19!
Rolling right. He'll take off again. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The Raiders head man Pete Carroll, his offense gets set to take over once more. And Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
You know, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire careers in front of them. And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Moving to his left. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators.
Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. So this one, a win for the Raiders as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. Gun, they'll throw to get things going. He works free, right side. And what effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, yeah. Into space. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only
this offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down.
They'll throw out of the gun. Rush to his left. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. You think quarterback gets a 3 touchdown day, it's pretty good. 3 on the ground? That, Greg, is excellent.
It's just so hard, Mike, for a defense to account for a quarterback that can do this amount of damage with his legs. And there's a fine line, but I'll tell you what, when they unleash him as a runner, he's about as good as it gets.
The Raiders headman Pete Carroll, his offense gets set to take over once more. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
Yeah, certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The quarterback sacked.
2 minutes remain here in this first half.
It's second down.
Back with more from Charlotte after this. Escaping to his left. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Moving to his right. He works free. Great side. And he will score again. Touchdown, Raiders. Raiders offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Ready? Track 70, let's go.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that 2nd win here in week 2. to the air to open this one up. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A big play there for the Raiders. 32 yards. Flushed to his right. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. Space getting tight here. Down to the 15-yard line. They work first and 10. Out to his right. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Vegas.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
The Raiders head man Pete Carroll, his offense gets set to take over once more. And Greg, after this one, it counts for real. Final preseason game. So what's the feeling like around the team in the locker room when you get to this point, the end of the preseason?
I think the biggest emotion is probably relief. I think especially for some of the older guys, Mike, it's did you get through healthy? Is your body right? And are you mentally ready for what's going to be a very long, turbulent, up and down? There's going to be a lot of good moments. There's going to be some bad moments. Are you physically and mentally ready for what an NFL season is going to be like? And I think that's what every guy in that locker room is asking themselves, taking inventory of their own checklist. So get through training camp, get through the dog days of camp, and get into a routine, get into the regular season practice schedule, and inevitably get to what matters the most, which is the games.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line. As they come up first and 10.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. Still going. And he will go all the way. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old... Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. They'll find Pinky at the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Raiders.
It's just such an athletic play by an NFL quarterback, Mike, and you can see he tried to remain a passer as long as possible, but once it became clear there was nowhere to go with the ball, he puts it down and decides to do the rest with his legs, and he's able to take it all the way in.
The Raiders offense going to take over just before the half. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. visiting Raiders. Finish off the preseason unbeaten, and they are ready for the regular season, which will kick off in 2 weeks' time. Raiders head man Pete Carroll, his offense gets set to take over once more. They'll look to throw. Rolling to the left. He's going to run out of time. They can get to him and bring him down.
Christian Barmore.
That is Christian Barmore. Off to the dream start for a pass rusher. A sack on the very first play of the season.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Milton Williams.
6-yard loss.
He's got his first. The Raiders offense about ready to get going on their second possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19, try.
Back to throw. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. Will mark him down up at the 44-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 14 yards.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Short throw that's pulled in by Mann. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards
To
on
break
the
the
play.
huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Las Vegas, 1st down.
Going to get that complete. Kobe Myers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of
They'll look to throw again. He's got the tight end there. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
16 more yards.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
To the air one more time. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there.
Incomplete.
It'll bring up second
Leads
and
to
goal.
second and goal.
They'll look to throw yet again. They're called in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Vegas.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again.
Hold it ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right side, hauled in by Miles. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Gain of 11. And the Raider first down.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll go right back to Miles. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
To Jacoby Myers.
Now it's second and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 45-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Panther 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Miles. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Buffalo 80.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Go.
He'll look to throw. That's brought in by Myers. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect.
Intended
It's
for
incomplete.
Ashton Genty.
Second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Finding his tight end there. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. The Raiders offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. On the run to the right. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, go. Check go.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Go.
Exiting the pocket right. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That is rare. You don't see third and 17 converted all that often. First down. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
By Christian Barmore. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
That's another
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Flush to his right. And he gets it wrong. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the... The Raiders offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. To the air now on 1st and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Try to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. He's got his receiver, and that's jacked out. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
17 yards on
3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd down.
That's caught. It's Evans. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Raider first down.
And a Raider first down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced to his right. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That escapability on display. As you can see, the rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jack Beck. Touchdown, Raiders. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Back to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
That's good.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
The right side is taken in by Beck. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
2 yards. And the Las Vegas.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown. His 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. So here are the Raiders. Down 31-28. Less than 90 seconds to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks, as they come up with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for Michael Mayer.
Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that
It's
one.
now 2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd down. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
In a fourth down.
19. Come on. Set. Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
Now he'll work his way out right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Panthers 18.
Rolling right. And we'll get a whistle. Stoppage. An injured Patriot. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Cut 19. Panther 11.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Moving to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
25-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60. 19. Stop. Check out.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
4 yards. That's another
first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mustang 19. Go.
Flush to his right.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. Hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. 2nd down.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
go. Hey, smash. Cougar 19. Viking 18. Ready, ready? Ready, 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check. Let's go now. Cowboy 8, hurt. Go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go. Hey! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Street. Ready? Here we go. Bronco, hey, smash. 79, go check. Let's go. Red, Viking 18. Here we go, check, Cougar, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go. Ready? 70 Lions. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70. Ready, ready. Check. Cougar 19. Ready. Big Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Hurt. Go. Bronco 80. Street. Red. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Bronco 80! Hey, pass! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! Check! Let's go now! Cowboy 8! alert! League alert! Ready, ready? Get it! Check! Viking 18! Huh. Hey. 68! 19 Lions! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Go! Ready? 18. Here we go. Set. 19 Charger. 19. Hurt. Go street. Let go. Come on, set! Panther 6! Ready! Gravity Lions! Ready! Nice. 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Get up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Get up. Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Cowboy 80. Viking 18. Street. Street. Let go. Here we go. Check. 18 Cardinal. Check smash. Check smash. Go. Here we go. Here we go. 18. Pioneer. Ready. Past the 60, past the 60. Ready? Come on, set. Cougar Knight. Ready? Ready? 70 Lions. Bronco 80. Huh. Let's go. 60. Yep. Ready? Check. Bronco 80. Hey, check that. Street. 70 Lions. Hut. Get it. 60 Eagles. Ready? 70 Timberwolves, go! Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Tag! 18 Cup, ready? Here we go. Viking 18. Ready? 80. Cowboy 80. Huh. Let's go. Cougar 19. 60 Vices. 60 Vices. Come on, set! Panther 60, Panther 60! Hut, hut. Here we go, go, 60 red, 60 red. Ready? Ready? 19 Charger, 19 70 Lions. Let's go. Set. Yep, 10 black. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. 45, hut. Ready. Black 4, set. Come on, set. Hey, red. Ready? Here we go. Blue, yellow, hey, green. Hey, blue, go pink. Ready. Stephanie! 70 Timberwolves! Go Champ! Go Champ! Cougar 19, go! Get up. 18 Cardinal, 8. Get up. Panther 60, Panther 60, 18, Rig. Rig alert. Street. Ready? Come on. Set. Prep. Gotta be lying. Here we go, set! Cougar 19! Cowboy! Let go! Here we go! Cowboy 80! Check smash! Hey, smash! Ready? Hey! 70 Timberwolves! Go! Let's go! Hawk 70 Timberwolves! Get up! Go! 18 Cardinal! Ready? Ready? Panther 6! Bracco 80! Viking 18! Ready? we go. Set. 70 line. Bronco 80. Let go. Ready. Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. Ready. Get it. 60 Vices. 6 Cougar 19. Go. Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Cut. Ready. Colt, black 40. 43 rail. Ready. Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Black. Ready? Come on, come on. Set. 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready? Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 6, Viking 18. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check, 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 check. Get up. Let's go. Hey, quick, yellow, 43. Ready. Here we go. 10 blood. Down. Blue, step, ready. Cougar 19. Ready. Ready. Yellow. Set. Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready. Ready. Here we go. Here we go. 50. Cut. Let's go now. Cowboys, go. Here we go, here we go. Liking, ready. Ready. Red. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Street, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Here we go. 10 black. Ready. Red, check. Ready. Got it. Ready. Two. Panther 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bronco 80. Count. Ready. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Timberwolf. Hey, Smash! Let's go! 52, cut. Let's go now. Black cross, 10. Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready, go. Hunt. Set. Go pink. Hunt. Here we go, set. Hey, green. Set. Ready, ready. Yellow, yellow, 22. Hut, hut. Zoom black. Set, ready. Hey, red, 60 red. 60 red. Set. Come on, set. 50, green. Ready? Ready? Press slowly. Let's go now. 60. Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go. Ready? 19, 18. Cowboy! Here we go. 10 flat. Go. Hey, go steal. Set. Let's go now. Yellow, black, 95. Hut, hut. Ready. Set, ready. Yellow, go pink. Let's go. 19, Charger, Bronco 80. Ready, right? Ready? Cowboy 80. 70. Mighty Lions. Let go. Ready, ready. 60 red. Hut, hut. Here we go, here we go. Yellow, set, hut. Down. Zoom, hut. 52 blaster. 45, white. Set, hut. Set, hut. Go red, blue, 32. Yellow, zoom. Hut, hut. Set. Come on, come on. Hit. Touch the eagle. Tag. 60. Ready. Ready.